you are about to suffer for the wrath of your sins. So let's, oh my gosh, this is good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, fine, I guess they'll spawn and then they'll all instantly die. Hello everybody and welcome back to more FTB Skies 2. Today, we're gonna become a priest. Now, the reason why I'm becoming a priest is very simple. A few videos ago, I did witchcraft. This is evil. This is not good for my soul, my pure, innocent soul. I must repent, and the only way to do that is become a priest. So, how we're gonna do that, all jokes aside, today, we're getting into iron spells and spellbooks. A mod, I have dabbled with a few things from it, but I've never actually went into the mod as I intend to today. It is a magic mod, once again, that ironically lets you become a priest, and I am gonna do it. So, for us to start iron spells, we need to first get ourselves our first spell book, which we can go ahead and put right here. Now, technically speaking, I'd already gotten another one from somewhere else. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's stronger than this, so we don't. I just accidentally slopped that up there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we don't need this thing, although it looks very nice, actually. This is a very nice book. It almost looks like my Bible. I might keep this, actually, just to be a Bible. Wait, hang on a minute. You know what? You know what? We're doing this. We're doing this. I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to call this the Holy Bible. There we go. And it's in yellow text, too. Awesome. Oh, my gosh. We got it. We've got our Bible right here. We're all ready to become a priest. Alrighty. For us to start, we need to start inscribing some spells. For us to do that, we need an inscription table. Now, we could just make one of these, or I can pull the same crap I did from Ars Nouveau. Why was there just a bunch of yellow? Oh, I had F7 on, as I was just gonna try to say. Like I did when I did my Ars Nouveau, I can just go ahead and yoink one of the tables from these sky villages, and it should be perfectly fine. Yes, hello, fellow members of the clergy. Yes, this isn't stealing, it's confiscating in the name of the Lord. Give it here, there we go. Holy crap, that did a lot of quests. Wait, hold on a moment. That was so many. Oh, and that gives me magic skills, but I don't need that because I'd already maxed out all of my skills. So yeah, we should be able to just go ahead and put this thing. Oh no, apparently this thing actually places properly because for some reason, alrighty, this works. Okay, I also realized I should probably take off this witch's hat because we're not gonna need that thing anymore. I think I can keep the robe, right? I mean, it's literally just an invisibility cloak. No, you know what? That's magic. Magic's evil. I can't have the invisibility cloak. We gotta throw these away. So now with this, I should be able to start inscribing spells into these various places. I believe for me to do that, I need specific scrolls. So, yeah, utility spell scrolls. So if I just go ahead and get that, and it's a light spell. That's exactly what I'm going for. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So with this, I will be able to inscribe on, not this thing. We will use the Holy Bible, and we will inscribe it with a book of healing. Let's go ahead and click that. And there we go. Now, if I go ahead and look at this, we've got Healing Circle Holy level 1, 40% mana. Can I take it out? Oh, I can take them out. Okay, that's actually really cool. Alrighty then. So then, how do I use... Oh, okay. We've got the spell inscribed now. So now, if I just go ahead and press C, there we go. I cast light stuff. So Healing Circle is on cooldown. Okay. I actually already also had another thing here. Alrighty, I found out the keybind. So I just need to press R, and then I can choose which spell on a scroll wheel I want to have activated at one time. So now, I have this guy who is now off cooldown, and what he does, he gives me this effect called Echoing Strike, which just increases my damage output on this sword. Actually, just in general, I just have that spell equipped to this sword. And then I can go ahead and just switch over to Healing Circle, and that'll heal me. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Alrighty, so... Whoa. Oh no, I cast a Healing Circle over here. Oh, that is sick. Alrighty, there we go. So we've gotten the basics of magic already started. So then we can go ahead and press this guy. That's good. Wait, when did I get Arcane Essence? Wait, hang on a minute. That ain't right. That ain't right. I don't have Arcane Essence. Do I? Wait. Oh, snap, I do have Arcane Essence. Oh, Well, I'm gonna dupe the crap out of that real quick. Alrighty, I duped a good bit of arcane essence. I just used my replicator from Modern Industrialization for those of you who haven't seen that video. Or that little set of videos, because that was a bit of a process. But here we go. Now we've gotten our arcane essence, which will actually help us out with a few things. One thing would actually be for getting other things from the mod with this thing called an arcane ingot. But that's not what we want. What we want is this arcane cloth. That only gives us a little bit, that's fine. Because what this baby will allow us to do, well, it will actually allow us to start pursuing our armor of choice. Now, I can go ahead and collect this. I want to get a holy rune. So now that we have this, we're just going to want to go ahead and make myself, I think it's like 27 for a full armor set, because yeah, I need that to make this wizardry stuff first. Because before we can be a priest, we got to be a wizard from being a witch. All right, I got all the arcane cloth. So now we should be able to go ahead and then get started on this. I just need to go ahead and lay out basic patterns for this stuff. So we get ourselves our wizard's leggings, our wizard's hood, our wizard's boots, and then our wizard's robes. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put these guys on really quickly just to see. I look awesome in this. This is actually really cool. It's got like little flaps around to look like an actual robe. Is that from the chest plate or? Whoa, wait. So the pants stretch all the way up to my body, and then I get an overrobe. That is a really cool way of doing it. But we cannot stay a wizard. We must discard this for a greater purpose, a higher purpose, if you will. Because now what we do, we take our wizard stuff and mix it with our holy runes, and then we can put all of this on. Oh my gosh! I look beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm about to... I have a halo! Oh my goodness! And I can fly. I am a messenger of the Lord. All will fear my power. Oh my goodness. I need to stop geeking out about this and move on, but I just love this look so much.
Eventually.
So now that we've become a priest, what we can now do with this is this, like our wizard armor, increases all of our other stuff from it. It increases our armor, it increases our mana, and it increases our spell power in all of the same ways that the normal wizard's robes did. But it has an added effect of increasing holy spell powers. So now, if I was to cast the healing spell, this would be even more effective by, okay, this one gives me 10%, okay, all of these seem to give me another 10% in holy spell power. So that's 40% stronger. It is insanely good, but we can make it even better. All we need to do is start adding more scrolls and stuff to this. Now, I believe there is actually a way for me to create scrolls. I just don't entirely know how to do that. But what I do know is I'm going to need this thing here called the Scroll Forge. So for the Spell Forge, it's very easy. It's just some crying obsidian and some polished deep slate. It's really not that difficult for me to get. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here next to our inscription table. Now we can see a place for us to craft our spells. So for us to craft our spells, it is a very simple thing. We just need to go ahead and grab ourselves some paper, which I do have one of left, and then we need some ink. Now, it's not a normal ink. It is a special kind of ink, which we should get from here. Yeah, we got common ink. What we need to do with this ink is this will go into here, mixed with paper and a catalyst. That catalyst will then determine what kind of spells we are going to make in here. For a light spell, we're going to need, this thing here called the Divine Pearl, which this will be able to give us any number of different spells. For us to get a Divine Pearl, it is an easy recipe of just mixing gold and amethyst. So now, if we go ahead and take this into here, we can now craft ourselves any one of these different light spells. There are a few that are locked to us, and I don't really know how those work, but I guess we can go ahead and make ourselves Divine Smite, and that does 32.4 plus 7 damage. That is more than any of my weapons. Oh my goodness, that is great. So then if we go ahead, we could use this as the scroll as a one-time use. That is something you can do, but it's really better to just inscribe it into your book So there we go. Now we got that, and then I can go ahead and put this back on. And now we can scroll over to this baby. I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to the new island. I'm adding a new island for a purpose we'll get into in a little bit. But just right now to test this, let's see what happens. That is kind of cool. All right, it does seem to have a bit of a cooldown. So yeah, it looks like it should be up by now. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so it's a little bit weaker, but that is to be expected because we did only use a common ink. Now, one thing to note is the higher level inks that we end up using, the better that these things can go. And I believe I can actually forcibly upgrade these. Yeah, if I can just go ahead and like put an ink inside of the cauldron, I might be able to do that. Or I might just need to throw in a scroll, in which case it'd be a bit more indirect. But then just by mixing it with a few other things, we can actually get all of the inks that we're going to ever need. I could find all of these things out in the world just by exploring. And I fully do intend to bring some stuff back now because now that I can use the R stuff, it's actually going to be useful to me. If I'm thinking about this logically, if I want to truly test out my power, it might be for my benefit if I actually do go out and explore a place. So I guess then before we try going out anywhere, let's go ahead and see just what kind of spells we can get with this. We could get a Blessing of Life, cast to target any creature showing a glowing outline. Completing the cast will heal this creature. Fortify. Upon casting, fortify every friendly creature within a radius around you, giving them temporary HP. Guiding Bolt. Fires a slow bolt of holy energy. Okay, I need to get rid of the thing real quick. Okay, there we go. If you want to know how to do that, just press Control O. Fire a slow bolt of holy energy. Creatures hit will gain the guided effect, homing projectiles if towards them. Is there any, like, damage that I can do? Sunbeam. Funnel power of the heavens into a beam of holy energy from above, smiting the targets in the area. Okay, we're going Sunbeam. Holy crap, that sounds absolutely awesome. So let's just go ahead and inscribe that. There we go. What is this? Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong thing. We need to go over to this. Let's see what this thing does. Hold on a moment. So if I go ahead and cast Sunbeam. I say let's go take on a Iron Spells boss. So if we head right over to here, we will find an Ars boss known as... Not an Ars boss. Also, where did you come from? I meant to say an Iron Spells boss, which she just spawned on top of, known as the Dead King. So I believe if I just right-click him... Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Raising from the dead like this unholy thing believes that it is allowed to do so. But little does it know, that is sacrilegious. And I, as the proud priest of the clergy, cannot allow this. Oh, Dead King, you are about to suffer for the wrath of your sins. So let's... Oh my gosh! Okay, wait, hang on a minute, hang on. I need to go over to this. I need to cast that on myself. That way I can see if this does even more. Let's go ahead and smite him again. Oh my gosh, it does more. Oh, that is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just go ahead and smite those guys really quickly. I also have Fargo's talismans on, so you can't really do anything. So, and he's dead. Oh my gosh, I just blew him apart. This is... Wait, he has another phase? Oh yeah, I never actually fought this guy before. I just trapped him in a jar. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try this again. Yeah, dude, I'm still imbued with the power of God. You still can't fight me. I'm literally a blessed one. You cannot face me. I could literally punch you, and the hand of God will come down and slap you right in the face, and you will be smited. It is a smiting tool. You will suffer, and you will be smited. Okay, that smiting might have missed. That was my error. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, my goodness. Alrighty. The Dead King has fallen. Alrighty. And this has actually also given us a few things. The Staff of Blood. Hell no. I also got a few more spells from that guy, too. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at what these are. They aren't holy, so I won't really get anything from that. But as long as they're not objectively evil, they're fine. So Blaze Storm, That's holy fire, so, you know, that could work. And then we got icicle. That does 21 damage. And then finally, we have an earthquake. Alrighty, we've got the Holy Bible all filled up. Everything is in my power. These are the powers I've been blessed with by the Lord, and I will use them. So, now that we have this, we also managed to get ourselves some of these blank rune stones, which will actually be able to help us get other runes for, you know, various purposes throughout the mod. I doubt I'll really need them, minus this nature rune, because this nature rune will actually help us get this gate pearl, which is the final goal for today, is to defeat the waves of this gate pearl. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take this over to the new island that I had made before. This is going to have a not so holy purpose in a later time, but for right now, it's exclusively for holy purposes, because this is a tale of life and death. And as we all know, life always prevails. So here we go. It is now time for us to face this, and I'm actually going to go ahead and start using some of our... We don't have much time, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Earthquake. Oh my goodness! That is slightly ridiculous. It's still going. Oh, and that gave me a legendary. Oh, that is awesome. Alrighty. So we've tested out the earthquake spell. Now we need to test out our ice spell. That guy's almost dead, so I'm just gonna... Oh, this is... Oh, and it has piercing damage. It goes straight through him. Dude, this is insane. And we're getting even more scrolls and stuff for me to play with later. That is absolutely awesome. Alrighty, we're already almost through. So now we just need to go ahead and keep killing them even more. Oh, I almost forgot. I have another one to play with. So, Firestorm. Oh, this is what he was using. The Dead King guy. I think out of all of the new ones, I think I like the Earthquake the most. So let's just go ahead and cast Earthquake, and there we go. And I just killed 10 zombified piglins. Oh my goodness, here we go. Alrighty, we're on wave 4 now, so I believe I should have only one more after this. This is good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, fine, I guess they'll spawn and then they'll all instantly die. Alrighty, the final wave. It's the boss wave now. So, what we're about to face could be very good or very bad. This, again, that's not what I wanted. I keep mixing up my buttons. It's fine. Boss wave starts and I've already got an earthquake going. Oh, those are necromancers. Okay, well, I can do this too. So, and there we go. An apothecarist, and he sells magic stuff. I don't know how effective that is, so I'm just gonna leave that be. And here we go. We've gotten a few things. I got the mithril. The reason why I fought this way was for these two things. I actually didn't know I get the ruined book, but that's good. Was for mithril and the ruined book. The reason why we need the ruined book is very simple. The ruined book is one of the ingredients that we're going to need for a whole set of FTB Skies things. Now, this is going to help us with the end quest line, but we also need this thing here called the mithril weave, which we get from mithril, which our only way of finding mithril was through these gate pearls. We won't be doing that today, but we have started to set ourselves up for more of our end quest line. Now all we need to do is open up today's chance cube. Yes, it is that part of the show where I risk my entire series for all of your entertainment by opening up this chance cube, but this time with divine protection on my side, so clearly nothing will go wrong. What? Oh. Hello? Wait, I got so confused. It just spawned a bunch of obsidian on top of me. Did you like this video? Good. Be sure to check out our last FTB Skies 2 video where we got ourselves our realized transcendence and our ethereal essence. Bye-bye!